But the team gets its biggest surprise yet when they bring up 20 gold ingots. As more objects are brought to the surface, cannons and the ship's bell, the two men begin to understand what happened to the ship, the Geldermalsen. This cargo ship had left Canton in 1751 for its trip back to Amsterdam. Its sinking in the China Sea was most certainly caused by a storm. The porcelain was made in Nanjing before being taken to Canton. It was then sold by one of the Dutch companies, such as the Dutch East Indies. In fact, the tea was the most precious item aboard. The porcelain's basic function was to serve as ballast. The Geldermalsen was carrying 250,000 pieces. Of those, 180,000 pieces were still intact and sold for no less than 100 million francs at a sale organized by Christie's. It took 234 years for these pieces to reach a safe harbor, and in the meantime, they changed from ordinary table settings to museum pieces.
San Cristobal de las Casas is a small village in southern Mexico near the Guatemalan border.
Here in San Cristobal de las Casas, there's not much for tourists to do. The marketplace is the center of activity. For some action, you have to go north to the economic and industrial center of the country, the capital, Mexico City. It's one of the most populated cities in the whole world. Here in the south around San Cristobal and the Yucatan Peninsula, their riches are raffia fiber and chicle, which is a main ingredient in making chewing gum. But Eric, a young scientist from the Museum of Natural History in Paris, has been drawn here by a different reason. It was at a stand at the San Cristobal market that he found some extremely rare traditional arrowheads. He makes inquiries, but the woman selling them doesn't know where they came from. Eric is intrigued by this discovery. He realizes that if the arrowheads prove to be authentic, they'd be extremely valuable in the study of ancient civilizations. For this scientist, these few clues lead to a veritable police investigation. Returning to the hotel, Eric questions Bartolome, a boy who knows the city and the surrounding area by heart. After examining the arrowheads, he tells Eric they probably come from the Lacandon region. It's a region that's retained the custom